before the accident.
According to the train driver, he was travelling from Sydney to Lawson when the train struck an unknown object. He battled to stop it as it headed across busy Macquarie Street in Springwood and then tried to bring it under control as it headed towards a house.
I thought it was going to stop straight away, but kept on. I thought I was dead. That's what I was thinking.
2 passengers were injured, remarkably both only slightly. One of them a 16-year-old boy with an arm injury. Passengers screamed and there was pandemonium.
Through all the frustrations, through the pain, through everything, he was...
The funeral will be held tomorrow for Hayden as the brave Melbourne boy who died yesterday, 2 years with a rare brain and muscular disease. Since Hayden's death, the Myers family has flooded with messages of sympathy from around the world. And today, Angela Myers spoke to Bridget Duclos about her son's incredible courage.
I guess we thought if we tried hard enough, we'd find something somewhere to stop it.
Emotional words from Hayden's mother Angela as today she and her husband John try to come to grips with a life without Hayden.
Through all the frustrations, through the pain, through everything, he was a happy little soul and cheerful. And
today is to protest to the Chief Police Commissioner over the shooting of a bull terrier in Collins Street. A policeman fired 2 shots at the dog after it was seen menacing passers-by from a parked van yesterday afternoon. But some witnesses say the killing was cruel and inhumane.
Dog breeders say bull terriers are known for their ferocious appearance, but a storm of protest has erupted over the shooting of just such a dog in a busy city street. According to police, the dog had been sitting in the front seat of a van parked with its windows open here in Collins Street, just outside the Stock Exchange. It had been menacing passers-by, even lunging half out of the window. Company director Brian Bentley was amazed to see a policeman fire 2 shots at the dog.
The danger to the public was just extraordinary that the policeman could fire a .38 revolver in Collins Street at 3 o'clock in the afternoon to put down a dog.
The RSPCA says the killing was inhumane.
One bullet hit the skull and ricocheted, and that bullet is yet to be found. It's certainly not in the van where the dog was. The second bullet hit the side of the neck and severed the carotid artery. That animal would have remained quite conscious and in pain for something up to 5 minutes before it bled to death.
An invalid pensioner was tonight jailed for life by a Cairns court for the murder of Sydney scriptwriter Miranda Downs. Ernest Arthur Knibb, 46, then strangled her and left her to drown. To sport, and the VFL Tribunal sat in judgment for the last time tonight for the 1987 season. 2 Carlton stars were before the Tribunal, both on striking charges from the grand final. Here's Eddie Maguire.
It was a case of the proverbial good news and bad news for Carlton supporters here at VFL House tonight. First, the bad news, and Wayne Johnston and Justin Madden have both been found guilty of striking charges and suspended for 2 matches. But the good news is that next year's pre-season night series will be taken into account and both players should be available for the opening bounce of season 1988. But after tonight's hearing, neither player seemed too concerned about their suspensions.
Won the premiership, so I can't be too upset, so, you know, you just got a couple on the chin, don't you?
You'll be happy to start the season next year and get away with a few night matches?
Oh, well, that's just the way it goes, I think, Eddie. I don't think I've got much of a choice about that.
Well, it's never nice to be suspended, but it'd take a fair bit more than that to dent the happiness of a premiership.
Won't stop the celebrations at all?
Oh, I think I might have had to stop for a while myself anyway. I've had enough.
Is your head as sore as what Dippers was on Saturday now?
Yeah, it is at the moment. Yeah. I've got to try and make work tomorrow.
And now to the weather.
Jo Pearson. Her news style has made her the best in the business, and she's part of Eyewitness News, now more than ever. Jo Pearson. Her news style has made her the best in the business, and she's part of Eyewitness News, now more than ever the only news in Melbourne worth watching.
Thursday, look behind the headlines at those untold stories that reveal royal...
Denny's now offer a sumptuous 3-course meal for $10.95 and a yummy kids menu for $3.95. So if you're juggling the budget, you can't go past Denny's set price menu.
How does it happen? You're coaching the crew, or printing the news, or straining till you thought you would burst. you sure got a thirst. A hard-earned thirst needs a big cold beer. And the best cold beer is Vic. A long, cold Vic. It can come at any time. You're taking a bow or feeding a cow. Matter of fact, I got it now. Victoria Bitter.
You know, governments keep asking us to tighten our belts and lower our standards. Not me. I like the best of the fresh produce. My family deserves the finest quality meat. And I demand low prices. By shopping here at New World, I get my kind of standards at low prices.
Like Glow 6-pack drinks alone 99 cents, save 47 cents. Fab 2 or Cold Power only $3.99, save $1.39.
See? High standards, low prices. It's made Coles New World Australia's favourite supermarket.
Did you know Charles Dickens
must be past your prime? At least I had a prime.
Their destination, the Forbidden Zone.
Nobody goes free.
Their mission, save 3 stranded women.
Why can't anything be simple anymore?
Their chances, 1 in a million.
I'll take that bet.
It's outer spaces you've never seen it before.
Son of a bitch!
And staying alive is the greatest challenge of all.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Space Hunter premieres 9:20 Wednesday on Channel 10. Thursday, look who's at Sam's Bar.
How was your flight, right?
Oh, relatively crash-free.
John Cleese guest stars in Cheers.
Buy you a drink?
Yes, a pint of beer, but none of that weak-kneed American bar. Give me a little something with hair on it.
Cheers.
Here I am.
7:30 Thursday on 10.